Hey, what is going on, y'all? My name is Kimani, and this is my dog, Dakota. Dakota is a 2-year-old German Shepherd. My family and I, me, my wife, our three kids, we've had Dakota since she was 9 weeks old. So basically, her entire life, we've had her. Um, I like to say that Dakota, and I mean, I guess all dogs for that matter, but Dakota for us did not come with an owner's manual. She didn't come with a pamphlet, a how to when it comes down to having a dog, raising a dog, training a dog. And so, with that, there have been a lot of struggles, to be honest with you. Overall, I mean, she has been an amazing dog, but hindsight is always 2020. If I could go back, there are so many things I would have done differently. There are so many things that I would have implemented in training, and I mean in just a lot of different areas, from socialization to actual training to potty training to leash manners. I mean, just off leash training, which is what we are currently working on right now. Just so many things I would have done differently, and so I guess for us, the purpose of this channel is to kind of dive into some of those things that I wish I had done differently. Um, I remember when we got Dakota, or actually fast, or I'm sorry, rewind back. I was at work and I got a text message from my wife, and it was just this random thing of, a couple of screenshots of some German Shepherd puppies. And she just sent me this text out of nowhere. Hey, like, out of these puppies, which ones are the cutest? And I'm like, I'm trying to work. Like, what is this? And I just quickly responded, I don't know, that one. And then she messaged me back, well, out of these three, which one do you think is the cutest? And I was like, I don't know, this one. And then out of nowhere from there, she sent me another text message and she said, great, we're picking her up on Friday. And so at that point, kind of excused myself from being upfront. I went to the back and I was like, I called my wife. I said, hey, like, what were you talking about? And she was like, we're getting a German Shepherd puppy. And I'm like, babe, no, like this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. We've got three kids. How are we going to manage a puppy? And she, being the loving wife she was just so sweet, she was just saying, no, like, babe, you've always wanted a German Shepherd. You've always wanted one. We finally have the opportunity to get one. There is a lady who lives in North Carolina, and her and a friend, they both have purebred German Shepherds. They love their dogs, and yeah, they've bred their dogs, and they just want to be able to provide other families with an amazing dog breed that they've just had the privilege of having themselves. I'm like, okay, but like, it's a puppy. We have kids. We've got three kids. Like, what do we look like bringing in now a puppy into our family? It's not going to work. I appreciate it. I love you. Thank you so much. And she's like, no, we're doing this. And I'm like, well, what about walking? What about potty training? What about just training in general? What about all of these things? Like, we are not prepped for this. This is our first dog. She was like, we'll be fine. Well, obviously, we went and got Dakota. So yeah, that was on a Wednesday, I believe, when she sent me that initial text message. And so fast forward a couple of days later, that Friday, I had that day off already from work. Had something to do with family. But then after that, we drove to Myrtle Beach, just meeting the dog breeder halfway, and we picked up our 9-week-old German Shepherd. Um, and yeah, from there it's been a journey. Again, a lot of trial and error, a lot of just figuring things out as we go along. And one of the things that I have figured out, I feel like more than anything that just weighs heavily on me, is the freedom that comes from having a dog that is off leash trained. For me, I think there's something deeper and honestly kind of poetic about being off leash. because there is something about boundaries that then provide freedom. And so I don't want the boundaries of my dog's life to be this 3 to 6 foot leash. I don't want it to be a long leash that's, 15, 20, 25 feet long. I would love for her to have the freedom to roam while also having the accountability to come back when called. Um, she has a pretty decent recall already. Wanting to have off leash freedom will just give her a better life than she already has. And so, yeah, we are on the off leash journey right now. And I want to invite you into that journey with us. Um, any tips and tricks and advice and encouragement will definitely, definitely be helpful. I feel like I am, well, I don't feel like it. I am 1000% new to the game of dog training, of dog owning, of off leash training. I'm new to it. And I have the benefit of standing on the shoulders of giants who have been doing this thing way longer than me. Um, yeah, so with that being said, Dakota and I were going to be diving into this again. We would love if you would come on this journey with us. And yeah, eventually, maybe we'll all live off leash.